French state schools turn away dozens of girls wearing Muslim abaya dress.
Here's a summary of the article.
The French education minister has said that nearly 300 pupils arrived at school on Monday wearing the abaya, the long Muslim robe which was banned in schools last week. At the end of August, the education minister announced that pupils would be banned from wearing the loose-fitting full-length robes worn by some Muslim women in France's state-run schools at the start of the new school year on the 4th of September. France has a strict ban on religious signs in state schools and government buildings, arguing that they violate secular laws. Wearing a headscarf has been banned since 2004 in state-run schools. The move comes after months of debate over the wearing of abayas in French schools. The garment is being increasingly worn in schools, leading to a political divide over them, with right-wing parties pushing for a ban while those on the left have voiced concerns for the rights of Muslim women and girls. In 2010, France banned the wearing of full-face veils in public, provoking anger in France's 5 million-strong Muslim community.
This post received a score of 16,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Macron was able to push the retirement age despite widespread protests and condemnation. What makes you think he'll back off for 200 Muslim students being turned back?
That outrage over Muslims being turned away is just diversion.
Is it actually French outrage or people in other countries outraged? Because France has a long history of trying to suppress religion in schools.
Religion doesn't belong in schools.
Amen. Well done, sir.
I think the main difference between the Anglo view and the Franco view is that, us in the Anglosphere believe that religion is an intrinsic part of who you are. Telling someone to take off an abaya, a kippah, or a cross is like telling someone they can't be their true self. In the Franco world, it's seen as just something you do in your spare time, like supporting a political party.
Yep. In France, religion is supposed to start and end at your own doorstep. In the US, for example, people identify as a Christian first, shades of Mike Pence. I am a Christian, a conservative, and a Republican. In that order.
Here in Canada, it creates constant points of tension between Anglo and Franco-Canadians. Quebec believes in la CIT, but the rest of Canada believes in American-style freedom of religion. When Quebec banned government workers from wearing any religious symbols, there was huge protest in English Canada, particularly from Muslim and Sikh Canadians.
Anglo-Canada is not exactly U.S. style. The Canadian public school system includes religious schools that receive tax revenue. That would not fly in the U.S., with a very rare exception or two, as it'd be seen as a violation of the separation of church and state.
That's 100% true. I meant more how it is viewed in the personal sense. Nobody cares how you practice your religion. Even if you go to a state-funded Catholic school in English Canada, nobody cares if you wear a hijab.
In my area, Ottawa, French Catholic schools are super chill anyways. But the English Catholic School Board, well, doesn't attend Pride like literally all other school boards. I'd be for merging the Catholic and public schools into a single public board. Having two boards for both languages is already enough. Getting rid of the split system has already been done successfully in other parts of the country, like Newfoundland and Quebec.
Just googled abaya and I am wondering how they're gonna distinguish an abaya from a non-abaya long dress. Like, what's the criteria for a dress to be considered an abaya? Do you remember the meme with skin tones and Peter Griffin?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.